All right, so the next month of content or so, starting from the 24th, will be very good for me because we're going from Fuego into Jujutsu Kaisen into the anniversary, which will all be covered as much as I can. Now then, very important about Fuego Leon is that I'm able to reveal his updated kit in 3 days, which is going to be a treat. All right, so I was given his kit very recently, and I will be able to share it with you. Garena said I could share it with you on the 24th, so expect a video then talking about Salamander Fuego's updated kit with the skill page, with updated passives and updated skills. All right. Now, I want to make this because people are very confused with the current release schedule, when's anniversary, what's happening after, during, yada, yada, yada. So for the global schedule, I'm going to basically be talking about when we should get certain content and also what units when and what you should expect and should you summon, should you not. So technically, you've only had one banner per month to summon on. For free-to-plays, it should be that. And if you're summoning on who you want, I just expect no whining, right? I'm right now addressing the people that whine, saying we don't get enough pulls, but I want you guys to be held accountable for if you're summoning on banners you shouldn't be, but you're whining that it might be your fault. Because before this was Black Divider, so Raya, Julia should have been a skip. Then Dorothy probably should have summoned, right? Then skip these. We had the rerun, you could have maybe summoned, but if you summon on this, it probably meant you had more pulls in reserve, I guess I could say, if that makes sense. And then we're getting Fuego now. So Fuego is a Dark Attacker Fest 100%. And I mean, like I've been saying for over a week now, is that Fuego, right? He's basically meant to replace Black Divider. That's how Dark Attackers are. They are the very definition of power creep. So by this definition, if you're gonna summon for Fuego, it's because you want to power creep Black Divider and you want to like kind of counter him. Now, we'll find out, you'll see his details soon enough onto what that entails. But that's kind of how Dark Attackers are. Okay, every Dark Attacker you summon for, you should expect that they will be power crept, including Fuego. Because it's very easy to power creep them. You release another Dark Attacker. It's as simple as that. For you guys who play Dokkan, when you release a new standby on the same team, well, the previous standby unit won't be as good, and this creates artificial power creep because you can't use the previous one because you want to use the new better one. That's how it's going to work. So Fuego, I'd say honestly for most people, you might even want to skip, even considering he's going to be like meta for a while. Okay. He's still going to be someone you probably want to skip because he probably will get power crept at some point. But if you like Fuego, go for it. If you want to counter Black Divider, go for it. If you have enough pulls, go for it. I saw someone with 120,000 black crystals, 1,000 pulls in reserve. So listen, if you have that type of pulls, you go for it. But just know, he's probably going to get power crept. But hey, if you didn't summon for Charlotte and Yami, then you're probably safe because you had 3 weeks in Dorothy to save. 3 weeks, okay? 3 weeks is a lot of time to save. So you should be good, right? And with it, we should be getting daily boss battle, which is 7 bosses that rotate. And your goal is basically do as much damage, get high on rankings, and get certain materials. All right. So that's basically that, right? So Fuego is going to be pretty good, but basically just going to be meant to replace Black Divider. All right. For now, that's all I'm going to say. But I've been saying this even before I got his kit because it's logical. Dark Attacker Fest replaces another Dark Attacker Fest. Okay. Now remember, this from this point on, it's mainly speculation. I am not privy to the information after Fuego Leon. But we have 3 options here. All right. Anniversary is going to be November 28th. Let me make that a bit bigger. It seems a bit small. So, oh, not even... am I able to do this? There we go. So, November 28th should be anniversary. But here we're getting one of 3 things. Either Sekre, Black Asta, or we're not getting all 3. They're probably going to try and stretch it as much as possible. Just considering that JP is getting like no new units. It means there's something, by the way. We should be caught up for anniversary, so I don't think it's Sekre and I don't think it's Black Asta. I do think it's a rerun. Now, why is that? Because JP is going to be getting next season Fuego Leon, and it should be Raya, because they are actually behind. We have everyone on JP, and they're missing Raya on Global. So, JP's missing Raya from Global, okay? So that means next season, to really make sense, we're going to be getting Raya and Fuego Leon, and nothing new besides that, which means we're probably getting a rerun on Global. Let me know if that makes no sense. I'll explain it more down below. But since JP's behind the unit, they're probably going to catch us up, which means we're probably going to be getting this rerun, Fest rerun, maybe including Black Divider, maybe. We'll see. It would make sense because Black Divider would be, it was beginning August. We're going to be in November, guys. We're literally, it's almost going to be 3 months later since Black Divider is released. So, got to keep that in mind, right? It would be, wouldn't it? No. It would be 2 months and a half since the release. So a rerun is fair enough. Now, we'll see though what is on there, but we're getting at least these 4 in there, right? Hopefully Julius too. But yeah, so expect probably just nothing. So a filler patch, like right before Annie, what you're going to have is daily boss battle and Fuego. Now, what to expect is that you're going to be able to save after Fuego. So let's say, okay, keep in mind that you aren't sure about Fuego, but you do want Lumiere. Well, you could technically have a month to just save, right? Because it's possible we don't get Sekre because they want to catch us up because Raya, we don't have on JP. And if JP gets Raya, well, JP's not getting a new unit, which means technically there's no other new unit that Global could get in this logic, right? So that's why I'm saying it might be another rerun. All right. So now that we have that out the way, this should be what we get for Fest anniversary. So Lumiere should be the unit. Should be. If it's not Lumiere, I will be very surprised, but he is in the files. He is in the files. Also, by the way, we're going to find out if Sekre is soon or not by 2 things. Number 1, we have the person that leaks the second patch of the update. Okay, so when Fuego comes out, we're going to see if there's another banner or not here. And we're going to see it leaked. What banner is there right away because there's only 1 update per season, right? And then it's going to show if Sekre has her art and stuff, and then if she has her art but she's not in game, then she's going to be coming during anniversary times. So first of all, Lumiere should be the anniversary unit. First Wizard King, name is Lumiere, should be a light attacker. He's an attacker confirmed because he's in the files. The next 2 units should be Lumiere and Sekre because they are in the files, okay? Keep that in mind. We have parts of their kit in the files, which I guess I could pull up. Why not? So, in terms of what we have for Lumiere, it is basically he has speed boost, damage reduction, and barriers. Okay, so he's gonna have barriers, which maybe he'll be an actual proper ceremony Yami. We'll have to see. But he for sure probably will be, to be honest. He's the first anniversary unit, he has to be. Now, besides that, we're also getting, I don't know if it's Raid or World Boss, but we're getting probably one of the 2. Hold on, wait. I'm lying. I do know. Here. This is the raid. It's the new raid. So this was leaked on JP. So JP should be getting it with Fuego, which means we always get content a month later, basically. Which means we're going to be getting this during anniversary. And there's probably going to be more stuff. Hopefully. Oh, right. There's also going to be the party main event. But that doesn't really matter because we keep on getting main events. So they're kind of unimportant. But yeah, the party main event is going to be there. I don't know what else they're going to do. But they should do a lot. But we have raids, so yeah. It's cool that we're getting a good amount of content. Dorothy, we got the the tower. Here we're getting daily boss, and here we're getting a new raid. So Lumiere is probably going to be number 1 in the game, and he's also a light attacker first in the game, and that's just going to be good, and also going to shift the meta to where Noelle's going to be less used on rainbow teams, if that matters to you. So yeah, Lumiere is going to be probably number 1 in the game without contest. So if you want to save for Lumiere, you are more than welcome to, but this is going to be the first anniversary for Global Season 13. Lumiere Fest unit, he's going to be the anniversary unit. 99% chance. If it's not Lumiere, I don't know who it's going to be. Okay, I just don't know. Then after that, we got probably Sekre. This will make the most amount of sense because for the what's it called? Not for half Annie, but for first Annie on JP, we got Noelle. Then a week later, we got Gray, and we were supposed to get Finneral, but he was too busted, I guess. So with this, it would make sense, right? Sekre is not a, well, like the Sekre and Lumiere are like best buddies, you know, partners, meant to be. Just an unfortunate tale, right? But they're kind of like the Witch Queen and Asta situation, I think. And why I'm saying that is because if you check here, she seems to have something. Is it here? No. It's more up. Where it's like Dispel Barrier Immune. So it's hard to tell what this is basically going to be. But to our understanding, Sekre is going to stop barrier removal or barrier immunity. And remember, Lumiere has barriers. So since Lumiere has barriers, Sekre has barriers, gives SP, we could imagine that Sekirei is going to be meant for Lumiere if they're both giving barriers in a way, right? So yeah, also just because of who they are, right? Everyone knows. So yeah, Sekirei should be part 2 of Anniversary and should be in line with Lumiere. So keep that in mind. And that's basically going to be Anniversary. Probably these 2 units, my guess. Maybe more. We could hope, right? We could hope for sure. So she's a supporter. My guess is red, which is going to be so annoying because like we got red, 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 and then probably Sekirei red and then Black Asta red. But it's like these 2 suck ass. They released 2 units that suck, which is so tragic. Anyway, I don't know. That's basically it for that. But yeah, so Sekirei should be part of Anniversary. And then after that, these are the units we should be getting, okay? These are the next units that are coming out. Pretty much, they're coming out at some point. We have Awakened Licht's model. We have Spirit of Zephyr's model. And then Henry, I'm pretty sure, was mentioned in some of the stories or the upcoming one. I forgot what. But Henry too. So these are the 3 units that we could get at some point. My guess, probably, is going to be Sekirei and then either... Because now it seems like they're doing a fest a month. So either Licht or Spirit of Zephyr, considering, okay, Lumiere means light in French, Licht means light in German. They're both going to be light attackers. There's no way they're not, right? If they're not, just, I don't even know. So if he's going to be a light attacker, logically speaking, we're probably going to get Spirit of Zephyr first, because he's going to be like a green attacker or a green debuffer, one of the 2. So they're probably going to release Spirit of Zephyr and then Henry and then Lumiere, Licht by this logic, if it's these 3 units, okay? This is a complete like straw man speculation because I have literally 0 information to know if these units are even coming. But these are the units we have in game, well, like in models, and also there's the fact that Licht has part of his ultimate already, so Licht is coming earlier or later. And then obviously Henry and Spirit of Zephyr should come, right? So that's basically what we know. It's really not much, but I just wanted to throw in the content and also just because some people were really just unsure. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll probably update it because before I said Sekirei was going to be here, but now with the information that Raya is obviously going to come to JP probably, well, we're going to get a rerun here. And then Sekirei is going to be the second part of Anniversary, December 11th, and then also making it so that I just wanted to talk about Henry also probably coming in the future. So yeah, that's basically it. This is the banner schedule pretty much updated. We'll see how it fares. But yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. What are you summoning on? What are you not summoning on? Let me know down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.